This is one of the most well-known Twilight Zone episodes of the entire series and one of my top 5 episodes. Twilight Zone Tuesday, I am so excited to finally talk about the episode The Eye of the Beholder. This episode opens with Janet in bed. Her face is completely wrapped up in bandages. She's asking the nurse, when can we get my bandages off? And the nurse says, when we know if we can fix your face. Rough. Janet talks to the nurse about how she never wanted to be beautiful. She just wants people to not scream when they see her face. And she's just talking about how bad she looks. The nurse goes to the nurse's station and is talking to another nurse and says that if her face looked like the patient's, like Janet's, she would bury herself in a grave. Again, rough. We cut to the doctor talking to Janet, and she says this is her 11th time in the hospital. This is the 11th facial experiment that they've done on her. The doctor says that 11 is the cutoff. This is the last one they can do. He is hopeful, but he explains, I don't know that he's really hopeful, but he explains that they can't do plastic surgery on her because of her flesh type and her bone structure. The doctor explains to her that if this experiment doesn't work, there is a place that she can live with other people that look like her. And this sends her into hysterics. She's, yelling about who decided what is normal and why, because she is considered ugly from an accident at birth. Why does she have to live a non-normal life? And I mean, I agree with her. I see ugly people walking around every day like it's nothing. So because she's kind of getting all worked up, the doctors and the nurses rustle her back into her bed, and the doctor says, you know what, fine, we'll take the bandages off. We cut to the doctor and the nurses are around Janet. The doctor explains we have to take the bandages off slowly so that your eyes can adjust to the light. Some of the things that they did to her might have affected her vision. So here we go. He's cutting off the bandages. He's slowly taking them off. We are cutting between seeing the doctor and him cutting off the bandages, and then Janet's POV of looking through the bandages at just the light. It's pretty cool. So we're at the last layer of bandages. The doctor explains, hey, if this doesn't work, you can still live a long, fruitful life with people of your own kind, okay? He cuts the bandages, he takes them off. We hear the nurses gasp. He drops his scissors, and we see Janet's face, and she's fucking beautiful. And now we finally see what the doctors and the nurses look like, and they have these huge pig-like noses with a big, weird top lip. So because she's freaking out, they try to sedate her. She runs down the hallway. In the hallway, there are a bunch of TVs with the leader of the state saying that we need to all conform. There is only one way, and anything that's different they need to get rid of it and treat it like cancer. The leader says, not only is it essential that we have a norm, but we all must conform to the norm. They get her into a room with the guy that is in charge of the community of people that look like her. And again, he is very handsome. They purposely chose 2 very good looking people. So they both walk down the hallway hand in hand to live in a community of beautiful uggos. Rod Serling says at the end that we might wonder where this story took place and in what time this story took place, where ugly is considered beautiful and beautiful is considered outside of the norm. And he says that it doesn't matter because beauty is in the eye of the beholder. Obviously, I love this episode. It is one of my top 5. This episode is actually the first Twilight Zone episode that I ever showed my kids, and they were terrified. I'm telling you, when they were unwrapping her bandages, they were so scared. And then when they saw her face and she looked normal, they were kind of mad. They were like, so we were scared for 20 minutes for her to look normal? Hello, that's the episode. I love it. Obviously, this could work today. I don't think that there is a time that this episode wouldn't work. So this episode is also directed by Douglas Hayes. I think he's killing it with his direction. The doctor is played by William D. Gordon, who is actually an actor that was in the episode A Nervous Man in a $4 Room, which was also directed by Douglas Hayes. I absolutely love that we never see the doctor or the doctors or the nurses until the end. We see them in shadows, in silhouettes, from behind. We never fully see their faces until the twist is revealed, and I love that. And at the beginning, when Rod Serling comes in, he walks from behind like a curtain thing, so he's in shadow until he comes out and he's fully himself. I love it so much. Thank you for listening to me talk about another Twilight Zone episode. If you like these videos, subscribe because I do them every Tuesday. Next Tuesday, I am talking about the episode Nick of Time, and I cannot wait to rediscover that with you guys next week.